looking back at your, like you said, you didn't have no regrets, man. You feel like that basically made you into the man you is.
Yeah, it made me to the end of the day, like nigga, I can, man. So for me, dribbling that basketball, going through the hood, fool, and just watching everything and observing everything and paying attention how a lot of things, like, if I see a nigga make that move,
right.
I ain't gonna make that move.
Right, so you learned off other people's mistakes.
Yeah, other folks' mistakes. Like, that's why that nigga per se smart.
Right.
That's why I stayed. That's why I ain't never been to the penitentiary.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't got no F on my back. That's why I ain't never been shot. I ain't never, like, none of that. Like, I don't, like, partners I don't fuck with, they don't did all that. You know what I'm saying? But I always, like, if you go down that trail and somebody jump out the bushes in that trail, I'm not gonna go around that trail. I'm gonna cut through the woods and watch you go through. I'm gonna meet you on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a follower type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like the living condition, like when you say you was traveling, moving around, do you feel like you learned from different experiences? Because I know when you went to different states and stuff, you was having like different life experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That played a big part. That's a big part. Cause it was a big part because my mama stayed in Houston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of shit out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? In the third wards, from the third wards to Galveston, Hitchcock. I learned a lot of shit out there. Cause when I used to lead them niggas, I had to scratch.
Right.
It wasn't the same like when I come back to the Lake Texas area.
Right.
When we used to go to the Houston, I used to actually get down and scratch. Cause my little brother, his daddy from Houston, my mama was going with his dad, and my mama was staying there and shit, and then my little brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when my little brother, me and my mama moved back, we had moved back to the Lake Texas area. But when we staying out there, I had to get down there, had to really scratch. I ain't have my cousins, I ain't have my partners that I've been doing, none of that shit.
Right, so you really had to
I had to really get down.
Is the story true, man? They say the niggas in Houston was big, you know what I'm saying? Like growing back, they say it was something they walked back then.
Man, back then them niggas really stocking. I was always tall and slim.
Yeah, tall and slim.
But I always had the tenor that if I see something, I can do it again.
Right.
And if you fight me, you whoop me, the next day we boxing again.
Right.
And I promise you ain't gonna beat me up. I promise you. You ain't gonna beat me up. I'm gonna remember everything you did, and I'm gonna do the most.
Right.
If it take me going to pick up a stick and go across your shit, then I'm gonna do the most.
Right.
Cause I done felt your punching, and I done felt what you did, so I'm gonna go all the way out. I'm gonna show you, yeah, that bitch crazy, man.
Right. Okay.
That bitch not to be fucked with. Yeah, I'm gonna do the most.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm gonna do the most. Piss on your mama pouch, whatever. I'm gonna do the most, man. I'm gonna hold you out. I gotta get that rematch, man. I gotta get that.
So you basically feel like you got to get your, you know what I'm saying, you got to get yours back.
Man, hey, you can get your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
the consequences gonna come with those though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give back to you. If you with me,
yeah,
I gotta have my rematch.
Right.
That was my motto when I was young, but now, you get your rematch, I'ma bust at you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do none of that.
Yeah.
I'ma whoop you the first time, but now I'ma bust at you.
Right. Okay. Hey, yeah, bro. I heard you say earlier, bro. Like back when you was younger, you said everybody in where you grew up at, like they knew you. For being, you said you had got burned when you was younger, like growing up. Like, can you kind of explain the story, bro? Like, what happened?
Shit, man, I was 18, 19 months old.
Right. I was like, you wasn't even 4, 5, nothing like that.
Yeah, nah, my mama had me 16.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mama 16 years old. She had me. And my mama had me, she was a child having a child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That making sense. My mom was like, Brenda had a baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. When she had me in a granny house. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love my granny, you know what I'm saying, dearly, but my granny was crazy. My granny was a drunk, you know what I'm saying? My granny was a project lady that was everybody that was all outside. She was drinking it, kicking it, and she saw everything.
Right.
In the project, you know what I'm saying? My granny. She smoked joints, played dominoes, and I had all that. But now you see she a whole different lady. You know what I'm saying? But she was that. My daddy always been a hustler. Like, that nigga My daddy, man, niggas that know my daddy know my daddy.
Right.
He ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? My daddy a real gangster. He ain't gonna tell you that. He ain't gonna snitch on himself. That's just real G shit. You know what I'm saying? But my daddy had money, so he used to let my granny get drunk, shit. He gonna dump off the little cup of ducats to my granny, you know what I'm saying? He staying out at my mama, at the house of my mama. My daddy had a car, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
18 years old, so shit, you know, a girl 16 in school, shit, she wanna fuck the nigga, got the paper. And my mama just, you know what I'm saying? No offense, my mama always fuck with niggas who had money.
Right.
They had no money, she ain't gonna fuck with you. She wants some shit, you got a little well-being about yourself. But make a long story short, my daddy, you know what I'm saying, 18, my mama 16 had me. Mama got pregnant when she 15, had me at 16. You know what I'm saying? As she had me, she was staying in the house with her mama still. And so, my granny was fucking with this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm very cautious over my little girls. Like right now, like I got a problem with my baby mama now. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm so cautious over my little girl. But this the reason why.
Right.
My mom used to go in there and take showers. Nigga made a hole in the wall between my granny house, her room by the bathroom. Cause he back in these shotgun houses in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 80 baby.
Right, you said somebody made a hole through the wall.
Right. Where he could see in the bathroom. How my mama bathing niggas, you know what I'm saying? Real like looking into my mama. My mama caught this nigga cause she thought it was her brother doing it. My mama caught that nigga who doing it. You know what I'm saying? We had a family fight. Boom, 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 boom. My mama and my granny, you know what I'm saying, whooping this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, cause I was some perverted ass shit. My mama, like I said, my mama a gangster, you know what I'm saying? She gonna run into you. So she ran into the nigga. And my granny ran into the nigga cause her daughter. You know what I'm saying? So nigga said, be here when I get back. He went outside and came back and burnt the house down. And I was in there, like that what happened. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I don't like talking about it cause it feel my mama. It don't offend me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my queen, you know what I'm saying? And I know how she feel about that shit.
I did not know you. That's where you was going with the story. You had me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was listening to the story.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that what happened, man.
Right.
That's how I got burned, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't stop nothing cause like now, nigga, I want you to know I'm burnt to a nigga ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in my mind, cause, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am in the heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, hey, niggas don't know, nigga, a pure heart give you a beautiful soul. And so, nigga, your soul, a real nigga soul to attach others. Cause nigga feed off, a wise person feed off vibes and energy. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Man, that's just where it's at.